How y'all doing tonight? TexasTuberTim back with another episode of Animal Crossing New Horizons. We're going to be doing some more work toward our goal of 200,000 Nook miles. Crippen, how you doing? Potato Cack, welcome back. Good to see you both on a lovely Sunday because we all have tomorrow off. At least here in the U.S. we do. We have a holiday called Memorial Day tomorrow. We're going to be working again towards the goal of 200,000 Nook miles. I'm going to get the game started and we're going to get right into it. Crippen and Potato, how y'all doing today? So if you're just joining us for the first time, we are doing a playthrough series. This is day 8 in our playthrough series. And our ultimate goal is to get to 200,000 Nook miles. I'm currently at almost 100,000. I'm going to check that when we start here. We're really close, and I'm excited today because we finally sold our turnips, so we have some money to work with finally. Okay, so we'll check here real quick just for giggles. 99,910 Nook miles at the moment. Crippen said, are you visiting islands or SMTHN? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but we're going to try and work on the playthrough series today. If we've got time, we may have people visit us. If people are interested, we may also visit other islands. I was going to show you this real quick. So I know both of you were at the trade event, and that was super successful. So we've expanded the trading bin. We have all this stuff that will be up for grabs in a future stream, most likely tomorrow when we do the giveaway, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But you can have anything here in this area for free. I'm not selling anything here. What we do is we open this area up to the viewers, and they can come in and get things they're looking for, whether it's pieces of furniture, fancy outfits, walls, floors, fossils, recipe cards, you name it. And they come in here and they can pick anything they want, and then they bring extra stuff they have. I always ask them if they have any extra fossils or extra recipe cards, they can bring those and drop them by. So we might get to this today at toward the end, so if you want to stick around for that, definitely do that. But I do want to get back into the playthrough for a little bit to kind of get everybody caught up on what we're trying to do in terms of the progress in the game. So that's big news. As I said, we sold the turnips, and once you can get about 400,000 or 500,000 Nook miles and then buy as many turnips as possible and wait until you're able to get those sold, then you'll have basically enough money that money will never be an object in the game again. And what I mean by that is you can just do a weekly investment in the turnips. You could follow my guide that's on a video. If you don't have that, I'll get that put in the description below. And by following that guide, you're likely to get about 5 or 6 times what you invested in your turnips. So an investment of something like 500,000 will get you somewhere around 2.5–3 million weekly. And you can just keep doing that over and over again. In fact, you'll get to a point where you have so much money you don't even need to bother with it. Crippen says, too many Nook miles, should try someday finding Sherb, Raymond, and more. Yes, indeed, we are going to work toward villagers as well. As you can tell, my island's far from advanced, but the focus here is on getting the Nook miles because ultimately that's what we need to buy all the stuff that you can get in the store. So we'll pop in here real quickly. I'm going to go to the ABD machine. And we're going to show everybody in chat. This is roughly 2 weeks of game time into the game. But more importantly, we had a Sunday and then a following sale of turnips. So you can see here I have about $3.6 million for doing basically nothing but following the step-by-step process that I outlined in the turnip video, which you should definitely watch if you're having trouble in the turnip market. If you get Sherb, I am going to be so jealous. Well, we'll see about all that. All right, so we're going to go over here and see Mr. Nook. The big thing we need to do right now is we've got to upgrade our house, and we finally got some money to do that. So let's talk to him about that first. Okay, so I did do that earlier today. I forgot I had already done that. The next thing I want to get done today is I want to get another bridge built. And we're gonna do a really basic bridge because I know I'm probably gonna tear it out later when I realign the rivers, but there's this one spot I have to cross continuously that's a bit of a nuisance. So I'm trying to get out of the need for having to do the vaulting pole. How do you get that many money? Very simple. There's a video that I have. It gets into turnips, but basically you're buying the turnips from what's her name, Daisy May, on Sunday morning before noon. You have to buy the turnips. The trick is you have to get them sold at an additional price. And there's it's easier said than done, but if you follow the video that I put together, it will show you exactly how to do that. And the easiest way to do it is either through a Twitter account or by finding a Discord where people are actively trading in the turnip market. Basically, you're looking for a friend that has the prices you want so you can sell for 500 bells or more per turnip. Okay, so we can discuss if you want to under construction at any given time, consider your plans carefully. Now what would you like? I would like a bridge, please. Because I'm tired of using the vaulting pole. So we're going to go with a very vanilla log bridge here. Crippen says, okay, I will try, but I hate turnips. That may be because you've lost in the past. The system I outlined in the video is basically 100% guarantee return on your money. And if I need to, we can do another video series on that, but I've already pretty well outlined that in the video I've got on my YouTube channel. All right. Was talking and playing at the same time. Okay, he gave me the marker kit, which is what I'm looking for. Okay, so we're gonna run over here and get this bridge set. And I know this is not exactly a fascinating video, but this is something I've got to get done because I'm really tired of having to use the vaulting pole over here. So basically, knowing that I'm going to tear up or realign the river, I should say. Basically the only place that's going to stay the same is right here where it meets the ocean. I can't really move that. So I'm going to have to hop across here and get rid of that tree, I think. I don't think the game's going to like that being there. And we're going to do just a super simple vanilla kind of bridge here right at the exit into the ocean. Maybe right there. What do you mean there's no river? Do I have to stand right at the edge? Let's see. I think I want to slide this over one spot, please. Right here. There's no river near here, so it doesn't want to put it there. All right, fine. We'll put it here. How about here, game? And I don't need to imagine it. Wait, oh, that's not what I wanted to click. Come on, Tim. All right, reserve this place. This is the spot. And if I was thinking, I would have got my money. So he's gonna basically tell me that I've got to pay this guy, what's his name? Lloyd or something like that? I've got to pay him the $98,000 to get the bridge finished. And you can wait for your villagers to come by and make a donation, but I'm here to tell you they're gonna maybe donate a couple thousand. This is really more of a community effort if you're playing with friends on one island. But I'm here to tell you, if you want it done quickly, you're gonna have to just come up with the money yourself. By the way, this is something else I talked about in the previous video. I purposely keep one turnip extra and I let it spoil. And when I do that, I get the ants and occasionally I also get the flies. So if you're trying to get ants, that's how you can get ants. Tips to success, indeed. That's what we're here for. If anybody's got a question, they're struggling with this game, let us know. This current save that I've got going may tell you that I don't really know what I'm doing, but this is actually my third time playing this game. Oh, I had enough money. I could have paid him right then and there. So it may not look that impressive, my island, but trust me, I know a thing or two about this game, so if you got any questions, I'd be happy to answer those for you. Alright, so let's run back here. We're going to pay Lloyd. I'm curious to know, Crippen, wherever you are, don't tell me where you are, but wherever you are, do you celebrate a holiday called Memorial Day, which is tomorrow? So he's seeking donations, and we're just gonna give him the whole amount. And it's that easy. So this is one of the nice things about being flush with money. Building bridges, building stairs, and other fairly expensive things are a non-issue, including upgrading the house and all that other stuff. So it's great if you can just hold off on making those big expensive purchases and focus instead on building up a cash reserve, because once you have the kind of money I have, you can invest heavily in the turnip market, and you can be making money with your money instead of struggling to get to a point where you can do the things you want. All right, so we're going to go back here to Tom, and we're going to zero in on the what should you do thing. And I think what he's going to tell us is that he wants us to continue to work on the 3-star status. And then I believe we also need to get 2 more homes made for villagers. So we're going to ask him, what should I do? And he's talking about something called Project K. We're trying to get the KK slider to come to the island. So we want to raise the image. Okay, it's basically that simple. And then I guess the houses will come later. It looks like we got some more stuff here for the trade pile. So with regard to Nook miles, wait for the screen to refresh. Okay, so with regard to Nook miles, my basic strategy, what I've been doing offline, is I've been focusing on these Nook mile plus task for the purpose of getting the bonus miles. And as I do those in the top row there, I'm also getting these Nook mile things completed as well. That's how I've gotten up to almost 100,000, and we're at a point now where we have these big amounts. We're getting 1,000 or 2,000 Nook miles for getting one of those cards completed. Okay, so what do you mean there's no room to put that there? Did I say place instead of drop? Okay. So we got to do some decorating to get the island to the right status, the 3-star status. And this right here, this trading area is actually going to be a hindrance to that. But I don't really care, because my viewers are more important than my personal success in this game. So the next time we get together, you guys have got to clean this area out. Take everything. Everything must go, as they say in the furniture business. And get that sorted out to where we can get our 3-star rating. All right, so basically what we got to do is we're going to have to do beautification in and around these houses is where we're going to focus mostly. We may also do some back here by the village and things like that. And this is not going to be super interesting to watch, but that's basically what we've got to do to get to the next point where we've got the 3-star rating. Before I get into that, Crippener, if you're still there, I don't mind sharing the dodo code with you and letting you come visit. Crippen, send me a direct message in the Discord. 1 second, chat. All right, so I'm going to run down here to the airport, If anybody else is in chat and never had a chance to get into this area, once again, I given all this stuff away for free, no charge. The only thing I ask is if you've got extra recipe cards, or if you have extra fossils, you bring those with you. I'm talking about duplicates that you don't need, and maybe another viewer can benefit from your donation. All right, so let's open the gate. Maybe we can get Crippen and some other people in here to do a little trading. So we want visitors. And we're going to do online play. Let him look it up on the computer. By the way, TexasTuberTim.com has links to all my stuff. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, and of course YouTube. So we're going to invite with a dodo code. Pardon that, I've got to hide my code. If you want to get the dodo code, you need to be in my Discord so I can kind of control who comes and when. It's not something where I won't let someone come in, I just need to kind of do it in an orderly manner. Okay, so where's my pen? Need to write that down. Okay, let's go. Oop, I better close this screen before otherwise that was pointless switching screens. All right. So the gate's open. If anybody wants to get in here for the trading, you've got to get into the Discord and hit me up. If you don't know the Discord, go to www.TexasTuberTim.com and you will get right in. Okay, so we're going to do some decorations, which is kind of like not my favorite part of this game, but we're going to work on decorating here. We'll add some flowers and things like that, maybe some trees to kind of beautify this a little bit and see if we can make it to where we can get someone in here. Now I've already got a bunch of flowers back here, so that might be a smart thing to do, just kind of get some of these flowers and move them so we don't have to kind of grow them from scratch. And then the other beautifications we can do, it's stuff like the outdoor furniture. We can do maybe like a little kind of miniature park. We can do the barbecue thing, different stuff like that. It's pretty straightforward, really. And I'm not super into the decorating aspects of this, but well, more importantly, I've got some ideas on how I want to decorate, and it probably doesn't work well with the algorithm that determines my star rating. But that's okay. We can just kind of muddle our way through this and do good enough to get the 3 stars so we can get KK Slider to come and do the concert. So I'm just grabbing up 4 each of a couple different kind of flowers, which I'll put along one side of the house there. Do I have 4 of these? Yeah, I do. And then we'll run over there and decorate that a little bit, and then we'll come up with some other ideas to do some beautification, make it look kind of nice. But the big thing we're gonna have to do is the decluttering. The algorithm is not gonna like that stuff that's currently kind of scattered everywhere. It's good for my viewers and helping them out, but it doesn't really benefit us from a star rating standpoint. All right, so let's straighten up here a little bit. We're going to put the red ones here. And if you have any ideas on how to decorate, maybe you've found a way to get a quick 3-star rating, let me know in the chat. So we'll do that, and then I guess we'll put one here in the front. Kind of a little L on the corner. That looks pretty good. Then we'll use the, what's next, white. And I think the flowers that I basically stole from that other area were already quote-unquote island beautification, so I don't know, moving them over here really helps us out all that much, but it'll be good in terms of the way it actually looks, I guess. So we'll put yellow here. Oh wait, did I not get 4 of those? I need one more yellow rose. Then we'll put the tulips here. What am I bumping into? Oh, there's a workbench there. Okay, so we need one of these. And then we need 2 of these. Let's see. No, I don't want to do that. Red. We can use these ones. Dadgummit. Why are you doing that? Alright, I'm gotta use my other button, I guess, or leave the hole behind. That might be a better way. So that's 3, and I need a 4th one. And then these yellow ones look alright. Let's grab those. So if you want to get into that trade area, again, completely free. Anybody can go in there, it's no big deal. The only thing I ask is you kind of try and help out my viewers by bringing something that they might need. There's only 3 of those. I don't know. Well, let's grab the white ones. These kind of white, purple looking ones. He's already full again. But the trade area over there is open to anybody. TexasTuberTim.com. Find me on the Discord and say, hey man, I want to come and get into the trade area. And I'll private message you so you can get in there. Oop, I didn't want that. How do I undo that? Oh, now I broke it. Dadgummit. Alright, let's go get another yellow one. Of course. We still kind of have a bit of an inventory issue, not necessarily on our person, but in the house. Wait, one. Did I already put 3 of it? Maybe I already did. All right, we grabbed it. We might as well put it there. All right, so this was the tulips. Put one here and one here. Y'all think that looks okay? These are the items from when we first started. Need to get rid of those, or at least rearrange them to where they look half decent. I had these over here so I could give them to the villagers as gifts. This is an easy kind of throwdown gift for the villagers. Nope, I want this one. Put this over here. Wait, what? Oh, that's it. I need this one. Drop that, and let's go over here. This should be the last one. This out of the way. Quite frankly, the biggest thing holding me up on the 3-star rating might be that trading area. One second, chat. I gotta do something real quick. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, almost missed the balloon. All right, so we're gonna pick up these items here that are in front of the houses, just kind of generally cluttering. They're not really serving a purpose. We need to do something here. We've got a lot of general cleanup that needs to be done here. I need to get rid of some of these trees because they just kind of block the view. Trees are good early game because it gives you fruit, which will help you get your economy going, but later in the game they can be a bit of a nuisance, kind of be in your way. And I don't know that stuff like this really helps out in terms of beautification. But what I'm thinking is we could do like, I don't know, some kind of like miniature little park kind of thing over here. Maybe we can kind of somehow turn this into some kind of flower garden kind of thing. So let's go back here first, and we're going to do a little bit of emptying our pockets, make some room for new stuff. Okay, we got some Nook miles, looks like. Let's get that ticked off. We just broke 100,000. We're halfway to our goal of 200,000 Nook miles. That's great. All right, so let's go look here. Let's see what kind of stuff we might want to build. So we're really kind of looking for outdoor kind of stuff. We've got the log lounge. Here's some outdoor tables and things that would look pretty good. We got a birdhouse here. And you know, you could even, I don't know, wash tubs. We got some fencing. This would be nice to have like a little outdoor oven with a seating area out in front of it. Here's some more outdoor seating here. This would be really nice, this outdoor bath. And some other stuff here as well. So let's just kind of dive in here and kind of figure it out as we go. I think based on what I know about this algorithm, if we're going to call it that, it doesn't matter so much what you put out as it does that you have to have, you know, quantity of stuff put out. And if somebody knows better than me, let me know in chat. So we already had some of these items. Let's hang on to that for now. If you've already got experience with this and you've done this before, you might have some insight as to what the secret tricks are to getting the 3-star. So basically, Nintendo, please let me put trees and flowers in my storage. That is the most silly thing. It makes me crazy that I can't do that. All right, off my rant. Actually, let me get this out of here, and so I can get a full stack and not be burdened with inventory issues. We could probably go ahead and get rid of this second row of tools. We won't need that right now. Tree, sapling. I don't really need this right now. Last thing I want is more trees. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna pop down here. I don't want to have to spend a ton of time figuring this out, so I'm gonna get one stack of this, one stack of this, a stack of this, the regular wood, the branches, and some clay and iron, and the rocks or stones. Oh, by the way, this reminds me, we're going to be doing a star fragment giveaway. Anybody can win these stars. We're going to be giving away those tomorrow on Monday. And what you've got to do is you've got to look in my YouTube channel. There's a video I did that talked about a meteor shower. You want to go to that video and put in a comment, #giveaway in the comments. and you'll be entered to win, but you've got to do that before tomorrow because that's when we're going to do the live giveaway. Okay, let me check real quick and make sure that Crippen's not trying to get in here. Nope. Okay. All right, so let's see what we can craft with that. So we already had that, I think it's called the natural garden table. This one. I think we already have that. And you could see at the top there, it tells me how many are in my pockets. What I don't have is 2 of these chairs. Actually, I don't have any of those chairs, so let's make 2 of those. And then there was that other furniture that was green. I probably need more iron for that. So let's make a table with this. And then we're going to do 2 of these. By the way, I don't really understand why he has to show me every time he finishes something. It gets a little old after a while. Maybe the first time it discovers it, but I don't really understand the repeated over and over. Hey, I made something. Okay, so we got that done. What else we got in here? We wanted that pizza oven looking thing. Where did that go? Yeah, we definitely want this. And then what do we have to have for this? You have to have a shovel to make a bath? That's an ingredient? That's weird. That'll look cool. And then that little kind of mossy rock. I'm gonna make, oh, we need weeds for this. Okay. We got the weeds. Hello. Grab this one. I'm gonna make 2 of those rocks. That's good, like a filler decoration, I guess. We could find somewhere to stick that. If you're just popping in, we're on a quest to 200,000 Nook miles. We just hit 100,000. And right now we're tasked with getting to the 3-star island rating. This is day 8 in a playthrough series where we show you from the start, from basically nothing, how to get to a point to where you have good established island, established economy, and all that kind of thing. All right, so I think this one looks nicer. Let's make a fire. We'll do like a little campfire kind of area. That'd be all right. Probably gonna say I'm out of space here in a minute. I don't really like the idea of a clothesline. That's a little bit ugly. We can use a birdhouse for sure. And I think I saw a tip that you can use your Nook miles to get some of those street lights and things like that. This is more of an indoor thing. Wash tub, nah. And I think we have 1 or 2 of these. We could do another seating area with those stone tables. So let's grab a little more stone. Well, we're running out of that. So we'll do this. And I think variety is also important. Quantity and variety. In other words, you can't just make 20 stone tables to get the 3-star rating. It wants to see you do a variety of decorations. So ultimately what will happen is we'll get KK Slider here, and then that's going to open up the opportunity for us to do some other things. Steel flooring. I don't know what that is. What else we got here? This is a potted ivy. That's really more of an indoor thing. Oil barrel bathtub. Seriously? This is kind of nice. I think we need the young spring bamboo to make that. This would also be kind of cool. All right, so let's, well, actually, let's check our inventory here. Yeah, we need to get some stuff put out. All right. Quest for 200,000 Nook miles. All right. So what I'm gonna have to do, because, oh, and this would be a nice little backdrop for the bamboo zone, if we're gonna call it that. So let's just kind of get this laid out here. We have the outdoor bath. So I wanted to do the pizza oven. Let's see where we are. Maybe back about in here is where we'll do the pizza oven. So we're gonna drop this and that and that. Wait, did we end up with more than one of those? Okay. Oh, that's the Iron Garden one. Brick oven, here we go. All right, so that'll be that. And then over here we can do the kind of like a quasi campfire kind of thing. Outdoor bath. Let's see, Iron Garden chair. Iron table. There's another bench. Oh, see, here we go, campfire. All right, and then we got to figure out where we're gonna do our little bathing area. I guess we could do that over here by the water. Outdoor bath. Let's drop that. What would go good with that? We could do the, let's see, log. Oh, we wanted this by it. And the bird bath would look all right there, I guess. Mossy rock, yeah. And then this stone furniture could go over here as well. All right. So now we need to clear up some space. And I'm kind of glad that we're at this point, because I'm getting a little tired of these trees, if I'm being honest. Kind of in my way at this point. Now we may get a wasp, but that's okay. If he pops up, we'll just run back to the house real quick. Some evasive maneuvers. But these trees can really hinder your ability to see. Especially considering the game doesn't really let you like turn your view and look around. And we may come back with some trees to fill in and select areas, but right now we just need a little space. All right, so let's get this picked up. We should have a pretty good palette to work with here. I'm gonna switch over to the shovel. Wait, where did my shovel go? Did we break it? TexasTuberTim.com. Check me out there, and you can get links to all my things: Discord, Instagram, Twitter, and of course YouTube. Oh, what am I doing? I just need to get one out of inventory. If you're just joining us here, we're a friendly community here to help you out in this game. Don't hesitate to let me know in chat what your questions are, what your issues are. We'll get you sorted out. If you've been watching the playthrough series from the start, thank you. Appreciate that. Let me know in the comments which parts you like the best. And maybe if I talked a little too fast, went through something a little too fast and you missed something and you need me to kind of clarify, let me know. We'll get you sorted out. But this whole playthrough for me and this save is really just all about helping people out and making their Animal Crossing experience better and easier. I know sometimes with these games it can be kind of frustrating, and sometimes the simplest things for some reason it's hard to figure out, or I don't know, just kind of becomes a little too much work. I mean, this is a video game, it should be fun. If you're not enjoying it because you're frustrated or you haven't been able to figure something out, that's the kind of thing I want to help sort out, because I think this is a great game. I know I have a few things that I would like to see them work on and improve, and some of those they've actually already started to work on. But this is a great game. I think I've logged 250 hours at this point, easy. Probably more. I'm almost afraid to look, if I'm being honest. And if you're following from the start, you could decorate exactly like what I'm doing, but you know, go ahead and make the island your own. That's okay. But kind of listen to the key points that I'm making here. Here again, it's about quantity of improvements and diversity, a variety. You can't just plunk down a 20 stone tables and expect to get what you're looking for. All right, so let's run in here and empty pockets again, get that sorted out. Okay, what do we got here? I also wanted to get that bamboo stuff going. So we have these. Well, we may need this later. Let's not empty our pockets. And let's see if we have any young bamboo. Of course not. Okay. Potato Cat, I like that name. He may have left. Okay, so we need the super fruit to move this bamboo. While I'm looking for fruit, I'm going to give a special shout out to kind of my #1 fan, who I know will watch this on the playback tomorrow, Dylan, across the pond. Appreciate everything you do for this channel and this community, making it great. And look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Dylan is usually well into bed by this time. This is probably 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning his time, but he always shows up when he can, and he's extremely active in the Twitter and the Discord when we're not on stream, and very helpful. He has a great attitude, and I hope we can find a few more viewers like him, because they make a community like this amazing. So Dylan, thinking of you tonight. I know you're sleeping, and I want you to know that I appreciate everything you do to make us great. Okay. Dig these up and we're gonna move them around a little bit. Maybe create like a little more of a bamboo surround instead of this clump we've got right now. So we'll put you right here. Well, that's not where I wanted it. So it's gonna put it out in front. Okay, that's not how that does the flowers. Sure, that's okay. Now wait, if I put one there, I won't be able to walk through. So let's put it right, let's see, one, put it right there. What do you mean there's no place to plant it? Right in front of me. Why are you giving me friction, game? Right there. Okay, whatever. And then we'll put one right, let's see, can we do, I don't want to get too close to the shore. I've talked about that before. It's, what? Why would you put it there? All right, let's try this again, game. I want it right in front of me. So we could put the last one right here. I think this will look okay. And then I still got space to run over here. So what I don't like the plants too close to the edge. You can imagine if I had those bamboo plants a little further back, I wouldn't be able to see the water. So it makes it impossible to fish. All right, let's fill these in. So I'm sure as you guys are and gals are watching this video, you have all kind of ideas of what you're going to do to decorate. Let me know in the comments what your plans are. Maybe you'll have a good idea for me. Okay, so this is the oven stuff. Didn't I? Oh, I didn't have that bamboo stuff yet. All right, so we're going to leave that alone. And we'll put the oven out in front of this. Maybe about right here. That would be backwards, game. All right, I guess I gotta face this way. All right, we're gonna need to move this. This is where my OCD nature kicks in. Doesn't line up with the bamboo in the back, but that's all right. All right, we're gonna put this table right there. Garden table. Go. And you can, oh, let me throw the shovel away. All right, you can hold your A and you can slide. Why does that look off center? That's just not centered at all. Oh well. All right, so that's how you slide an item. And here I'm gonna have to show you how to spin one. So now you're gonna do the A, and then you're gonna flick your stick. Flick that stick. All right, there we go. And then we can hold the A. No, don't sit down. We're working. Get up off the chair. All right, we're gonna grab it and pull it this way. That looks good. Put that one here. Give it a flick and a drag. So that's a little pizza parlor, if we're gonna call it that. Then we're gonna have to dig up some more weeds here. Well, these are actually flowers, I'm sure. Wannabe flowers. This game. Let's kind of clean this up just enough to where I can I do kind of like that little clock tower sound you just heard. More times than I care to admit, I got carried away with playing this game. And I heard that noise and realized I was late to get somewhere. Good grief. Fill the hole. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna grab this and just put it back here somewhere. Okay, so this group of items was the fire area, I think. Yeah, all right. So we'll snatch these up and we'll put the fire about right here. And then you use your, you have to get rid of the shovel and use your A to light it. All right, so we had 2 chairs, I think, and a table. Okay, we need the iron table, chair, bench, and chair. All right, so we'll put the, let's put the table in front or behind the fire. Do I have 3 of those? Oh no, that one's a bench. Okay, this cool. This will work. Place that there. That looks great. Then we'll do a chair. And we'll give that a flick. No, the other way. That all the way in? I think so. Looks good. Pop another chair. And then I guess I'll put the bench here. Let's see, do I want to scoot that up? That looks good. All right, let's see what we got now. We got a birdhouse, a water pump, a lounge, and a stool. So let's get rid of some more trees. And then once we get some more of the stuff placed out, I'm gonna go look. I think when Leaf, is that his name? The plant person? I think when he was here I bought a bunch of bushes. So I need to go back and see what I got. Use that for filler, kind of decorate. Couldn't get rid of this one too. Okay, stumps. Okay, so I had a birdhouse, and what else did I have? A water pump. I'm just gonna stick these over here. We'll put a birdhouse right here. We'll just kind of stick this water pump over here. I guess it'll look like a faucet or something. Will that slide back? Get rid of the shovel. Yeah, there, that looks better. All right, so we got our little bamboo area here, pizza area, the campfire area, and then I think this was the bath area. Pockets are full. We need to run back to the house. All right, so let's try right here. I've got all these white pansies. Oh, these are still weedy. They're not, well. And that's not going to be very centered, so. All right, we're going to slide all this stuff over a little bit. Guess I'm going to have to move it more than that. All right, we'll do this. The not so easy way. Of course your pockets are full. They're always full. All right. Table. Place. Chair. Do not try this at home. Moving fire. Not recommended. Okay, so we're gonna grab the shovel. I have a plan here. I'm sure it looks like I'm just being indecisive. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a row of these to kind of create like a natural barrier. That didn't really work out the way I thought it was gonna. Like, it's like I need to move the garden table over one more space. That'll clear up a little space. Oh, we can put one more right there. All right, so let's slot. Grab it. Hello? Let's see, is that evened out a little better now? Yeah, that looks a little better. All right, so we got that done. Now I can push this back into place. There's a little tool you can use in your house where it makes it really easy to move stuff around that's already been placed. I wish you could do that here outside, but it is what it is. All right, so outdoor bath. Now I was thinking as I was moving all that stuff around, I could possibly fit it here, but I think it's gonna get a little congested. So let's go ahead and put it down here, because we have, yeah. So I've got, my initial setup is 3 houses in a row, and then the other 3 in a row. And this has to do with getting everything more or less where it's going to be when I'm done. So I'm not having to move stuff around. Yes, you can move stuff around, but trust me when I say if you can get it in the right spot from the get-go, you'll be much happier in the end. So maybe right about there. Yeah, that looks great. All right, let's put a mossy stone, whatever that was called. Mossy garden rock. No, I don't want to slide it. I want to spin it. Can I spin it? Yeah, that looks great. Right there. Okay, let's put the other one right here. Pull that back a little bit. Gonna make it to where it's like a mirror image. Sort of. Not really. We'll just do that. And then I think I had a stone table and some stools and a bird bath. Bird bath would probably look alright right here behind this. Let's do that. Of course, it all looks out of center. That looks better. And then we've got the stone table. I'm gonna do that with the seating kind of north-south. That here. So you're just gonna have to kind of work with what you've got, because your recipes may be different from mine. And you know, well, you may keep some of this stuff where it's at for the rest of your game, but this is really just about doing good enough to get the 3 stars. All right, so this tree I don't want here. And then we're gonna run and see Isabel. All right, Isabel, how we doing? So she's leading the task force that's working toward the beautification of the island for Project K. And we want to ask her about the island evals or evaluations. So they collect and analyze the data and do random polling with the residents, blah, blah, blah. Feedback is then ranked using a 5-star system. The better the balance of natural beauty, development, and decor, the more stars the island receives. That means we need more residents and buildings, proper infrastructure, and a well-decorated natural setting. As it stands, we currently have a 1-star rating. And then she should give us some specific feedback here. I like how there aren't any ghosts around. It's a place where free spirits like me can be free. That's not particularly helpful. We need some more residents to get some word of mouth going about our island if we want a higher rating. For now, I suggest we focus on growing population and gathering more varied feedback. If we want to increase the number of residents, first we need to prepare some land to sell. Once we have all that in orders, we can recruit more people to come here. All right. So I'm gonna venture to guess that we would be better than a 1-star if it weren't for the fact that we haven't yet talked to Tom Nook and gotten the 2 additional home sites done. All right. Tommy boy, talk to me. So we are going to ask him what to do. Raise the image. Proposal. Wouldn't hurt to start getting ready. Tom, what about the home sites? Maybe this one? Here we go, sell some land. It's going to charge a small fee of 10,000 bells, but if someone moves, we'll earn miles. Does that sound good? We have the money, so that's no big deal. Will he give me a second one right here, right now? Okay, so he's gonna make us do them one at a time. All right, so for me personally, where I'm headed with my game is my goal is to do kind of a Jurassic Park kind of theme. I really like the fossil decorations when they're built on the island, like these ones over here. Where is it? Like these things, where you place them, if it'll even fit here. And you can build a dinosaur and put it on display, so that would be super cool. And I may just kind of make that the focus of my island, kind of a scary Jurassic Park kind of dinosaur theme is what I'm thinking. So we're gonna drop that. And so what I'm planning to do once I get terraforming is I want to push these residents toward the back of the island, kind of off in the corner, probably in that top right corner. And you can see I've already got 6 villagers down in the bottom right corner. So the 2 new ones, we're gonna try and put them somewhere back over there so they're kind of out of my way. Also, I've got to do significant straightening of my rivers to get all these wines out of the way, because it makes it impossible to develop really. So I'm going to be doing a lot of terraforming once I get that part of the game unlocked. And so I think for right now I'm going to go to the top there, toward the top right in the medium green section is where I'm going to put this these next 2 houses. And this is really kind of a personal preference thing. I just remind you, if you can get everything kind of figured out and put everything where you want it on the first try, you're going to be glad you did. So there's all kind of space up here for residents, and I'm going to basically put them in here like sardines. Not too much unlike what you saw down at the bottom when we were over there by the villagers earlier. All right, so we're gonna go over here, do some more clearing, get these trees out of the way. Watch me get a wasp. If you missed it, we had a meteor shower hit my island. I want to say that was 3 or 4 days ago, and we got a boatload of stars. In fact, tomorrow, Monday, we're doing a giveaway, and it's easy to get entered. But go watch that meteor shower video, and in the comments you can put hashtag giveaway, one word. And by doing that, you'll automatically be entered for the drawing, which is tomorrow. If you're watching on the playback, you still might want to go check it out because it was pretty awesome to watch. I think 30 something stars. I don't remember how many we got, but it was a bunch. Okay, so how's that look if I put it right here? So I think I want to have a little further forward so it's not right on the ledge there. Yeah, that looks good. And then I'm going to move it one more space to the, I'm going to go down one and over one. Oh, I don't want to dig. All right, let's try this again. So I went too far, but I want to have two spaces of buffer on each side. I'm not as worried about the back. Okay, that looks perfect. Let's put that right there. And I'm sure he's gonna task us with putting some furniture and decorations on these as well. All right. So you're looking to get a total of 8. You should already have the 6. And if you don't, you'll have to get a couple more. Kylie guy, how you doing today? Appreciate you stopping by. You play this game? Okay, so we're working on we're questing to 200,000 Nook miles, and we're in the Project K phase of the game, where Mr. Nook is tasked us with getting up to the 3-star rating and creating enough room for 8 residents. So you may be ahead of me in this game, but this is my 3rd time playing this game, and I did a new save from the start so I could show people how to get a bunch of Nook miles. Right now we have about 100,000. Okay, so I need to do another home site, please. Sell some land. Appreciate you stopping in, though. And did I say it right? Kaleo guy? Appreciate you stopping by. You can go to TexasTuberTim.com. As all my links to all the social stuff and things. We're on a Discord. We're on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. But we're basically here to build a community around the idea of helping everybody out, help them learn this game, solve their problems, and all that sort of thing. You having a good weekend so far? So something you should know if you don't already know it, with YouTube Live, there's about a 20 or 30 second delay between when I see your chat and when you hear me talking to you back. It's not that I'm ignoring you or being slow to respond. This takes a little time for there's like a lag. Okay, so let's move over one, and up one. Right there. That looks perfect. So I know that may be frustrating as a viewer, but just know that I'm definitely watching the chat and trying to respond as quickly as I'm able to. All right, let's go back down here. We'll check in with Mr. Nook one more time, and this may be a good spot to kind of wind down what we were doing here. TexasTuberTim.com has all my links. You can talk directly with me on Discord or Twitter, whichever is your preference. We have an actively growing and an active participation in the Discord community right now. It's going quite well, mostly due to some key people like Crippen, Dylan, Meowie Gamer, some really good people in my Discord right now that are making it interesting. All right, so now that we got 2 home sites, let's ask them what we should do. Raise the image. Okay, so that was not helpful at all, but let's see if Isabel will tell us something different now. Looking to hit the 3-star rating. We're at 1 star, probably because those houses aren't done yet. She may tell me the same thing all over again. Okay, so we got to increase our population. Plenty of furniture and such to dress it up. Nook shopping. So she gives a little different input that time, but not super helpful. So as a quick reminder, if you go over here to the Nook stop and you go to Nook shopping, you can go right here, and all of these things that show up here are things that you probably bought before, or someone traded them to you, or who knows what. But if there's something you want another one of it, or you had it and you gave it away, or whatever happened, this is where you can get more of that stuff. We can also use our Nook miles here, and they have, wait, am I in the wrong section? I must be. I need to go to the redeem. So you can go right here, and this is kind of conflicting with our goal of hitting the 200,000, but here's some fencing and there's some other decoration kind of things that are down here. And they've even got some, like there's this Godzilla robot looking thing. This thing. You could get a swimming pool, a teacup ride, all kind of things you can do here. But I'm gonna take a lifetime to get to 200,000 Nook miles if I'm buying all this stuff, so we're gonna try and avoid doing that. The other thing we may do is we'll go look in the trade pile. Callio, I don't know if you're still here, but I'll show you that real quick. So tomorrow at about 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, right after lunch, we are going to open up this area and we're going to do another live trade party where you can come and take anything you see in this area. We're not trading, we're not selling, we're just giving it away. The only thing I ask is when you come, if you have extra like duplicate recipe cards or duplicate fossils, you bring those with you and you donate them so that the next person coming along will be able to get that stuff. So that's something to look forward to. The other thing we're going to do on that live stream is we're going to do the giveaway. I've talked about that a few times. You need to go find that video, the meteor shower video, and put hashtag giveaway, one word, GIVEAWAY, in the comments, and we're going to randomly draw from all the people that put that comment in that video and see who wins some star fragments. So that's something else to look forward to. So this is a good place to wrap up this playthrough, day 8, and we'll be back as we continue to work on the decorations. We may come put some more flowers and look for a little knickknacks so we can put in front of these houses. We'll work on decorating over here in the plaza. And then the big thing we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to stow all these items. I think as long as all this clutter's laying around, we're gonna be hard pressed to win. And then I need to come up with something to go up here and maybe do another kind of outdoor seating area or a hammock or something like that. And hopefully after we do that and get these 2 new houses built and get a total of 8 residents, we'll be well on our way to getting the KK Slider event where we can get to terraforming, because I've got a lot of plans once we get that done. By the way, those plans may include letting some viewers come and help to build the island or reshape the island, participate, and I want this kind of be like a community thing where I give y'all a little bit of direction and y'all just kind of do your thing. So that'll be fun. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Let me go to the thank you screen here real quick. I want to say a big shout out, huge thank you to Crip and Owo, Potato Cat, and Callio Guy for stopping by. Also shout out for my buddy Dylan, who's sound asleep well across the pond, so to speak, over in Europe. I hope you're sleeping well, and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Again, we're going to stream 1 p.m. Central Standard Time on Monday, tomorrow, and you can enter into that giveaway if you're interested. This is a good place for us to stop. So y'all have an excellent Sunday. Enjoy your Memorial Day holiday. Don't forget, tomorrow is all about the people that have served for our country. And so if you know someone in the service, take some time to thank the people that serve our country, fighting in the military, and recognize and be thankful for the good things they do to keep us safe and keep our world safe. Okay, I'm going to cue the music. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Take care.